David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And looking at the Nets, Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And it's Durant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Harden right side. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Irving passes to Harden. And it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy. And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Outside Curry. Here's Thibault. Traps in the tray.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to Harden. Curry against Irving. They kick it out to Green. Second shot opportunity, and he knocks down the jumper.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Green finds Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4-for-4 to start the night.
Here's Harden. Drops it in from 14 feet away. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The 76ers leading by 3, stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
When you see Irving pull up, you just assume he's sinking it. I mean, he's excellent at shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Simmons. Curry looking it over. Pocket 6. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving. There's the dish to Harden. Now, here's Thibault. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Jordan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side, Irving. And here we go. Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden against Green. Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Here is Harden. Here's Durant. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Joe Harris on out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Hill passes to Harris. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Harris. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Harris. Claxton no good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Milton. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Harris. No good with the elbow jumper.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Here's Harris. It's tipped. Shoots from 14. The shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Korkmaz. Out to Harris. Passes it to Hill. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Griffin. The shot missing. Good D by Howard. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Philadelphia leading by 4. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Milton. Griffin with the steal.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, it's hard to tie Griffin down. Even when you hit him, he takes pride in outworking the defense.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Green against Harris. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
The kick out to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Pass to KD. Harden dishes to Durant. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Harris. Here's Howard. A beautiful reverse layup. Howard's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden the pass to Green. Harden against Hill. Harden kicks to Green. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Green. He has 6.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you, the ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden is incredible.
Harris looking it over. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. And that
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris is out there at Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. Milton's shot is good. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. And stolen by Simmons. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Curry is inside. Dinwiddie covering. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris dishes to Jordan. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie drives in. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Pass to Thibault. To the inside. Embiid. And it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, great flow to that possession. two players totally in sync with each other.
76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Curry passes to Thibault. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Harris's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Back to Embiid. Down low. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Outside, Green. KD with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden the pass to Jordan. Now Durant. Over Simmons. No good off the back of the rim. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great at swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
The pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Over Harden. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's Durant with the drive. Short. And Embiid pulls it down.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Brooklyn. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Durant kicks to Irving. To the paint. Here's Harden. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. And KD the bucket on the assist from Green.
And almost 7 feet tall. I mean, Durant is a fantastic interior scorer. He uses his height well.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harris outside. Throws it down as the official. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Hill passes to Harris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Harris outside. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. From 12 feet out. Again, the Nets for 2.
Irving makes him look so easy. His jumper is on point from this spot.
The 76ers lead. Knocked loose. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backcourt.
Here's Thibault. Here's Embiid. Curry wide open. Good. Nothing but net. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his own game.
Now the feed to Green. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Embiid. Bucket is good. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of game.
Harden against Green. And on the way from Irving for 3. Green the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
A season that was lots of playoff experience. Jordan remained calm under pressure.
Curry dishes to Green. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Green. Outside Irving to take the lead. And the Nets another 3.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
Simmons left side. He dishes it to Embiid. Simmons inside. Harris is there. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Kicks it out to Harden. Harris passes to KD. Over Embiid. And the call. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, man.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Harden outside. High post, KD. It falls!
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars, and Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously.
for the land of the free.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to GA, it's up.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the next starting five. We've got Harden. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Good. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Green kicks to Harden. It's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And oh my goodness! What a play!
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here is Harden. Right side, Irving. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Right side, Green. Outside, Irving. For the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
No good from Irving. The Bucks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Green. Pulls it from the elbow. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Holiday, and he converts the layup. Holiday's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Harden against Holiday. The pass to KD. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Jordan the pass to KD. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. They shoot again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. He hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Shots good by Durant.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all 3 levels. That one a chippy for him.
Holiday with it. He's got 6. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. The shot. No good.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Round with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Griffin. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Tucker.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defense.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Brown drives in. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And a wide open look for Portis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Tucker kicks to Teague. Back to Tucker. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Got a piece of it. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Griffin grabs the board. Nets trail by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
The drive.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. KD against Middleton. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11 wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Irving looking over the floor. Harden kicks to Durant. That one falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday against Green. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan. Green finds KD. Kicks it out to Harden. Taken away by Holiday. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
He hits both from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the wing, Irving. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Holiday. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
DiVincenzo against Irving. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and shot. And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And there's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Harden's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Brooklyn. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Outside Durant.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Harden the pass to Green. Chalk up 2 there. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Durant with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Well, go figure is right. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. T kicks to Connaughton. And Jordan sends it back. Irving against Portis. Here's KD. And they pick up 2. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Teague the pass to Portis. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Nora. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin kicks to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Connaughton. And he goes up strong. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's blocked. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Harris. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Inside. Here's Tucker. The kick out to T. Back to Tucker. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Dinwiddie against Teague.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brown drives in, makes it off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead early. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Jeff Teague's such a good distributor. Always keeps his eyes up, surveys the floor, and gets it where it needs to go.
And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And a deep three from Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Holiday against Irving. Here's Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Irving. Nets trail by 8. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant's checked in for Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. Irving kicks to Durant. DiVincenzo against Irving. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Yep, it goes in. And the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Irving.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bucks leading by 7. Leans inside. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Jordan trying to free himself up, and that one's good, Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Holiday surveying the floor. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
KD passes to Harden. Yep, that one goes.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
This is it to DiVincenzo. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton for 3. Green with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And the basket by Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. The shot's good.
Lopez loves this pressure. He thrives in moments. He shows his greatness. Nice shot.
Harden finds KD. Back to Harden. Out to KD. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. In the corner, Middleton with it. No good from outside. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Harden the pass to Green. Takes it out to Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Leading by 5. That one goes in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Lopez. Middleton outside. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the 70s. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA Payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Now Embiid, 6 on the shot clock. Harris trying to get free. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Takes a 3. Lets it fly from 18. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Outside, Green. Simmons passes to Green. Poked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass break. Milwaukee on up the court. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Green. He dishes it to Harris. Offensive rebound. Green passes to Harris. Goes back up. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday against Curry. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Curry with it. On the wing, Green. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Launches it. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Second shot opportunity. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Now here's Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Embiid. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Teague. Outside Portis. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. Harris, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
Teague surveying the D. To the middle. Tucker the pass to Teague. Back to Tucker. Portis against Harris. Lets it go from 14. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Curry kicks to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, we all know that Jeff Teague is one of the quickest guys in the game, and sometimes when he picks up that much speed, he can also get up and finish.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
There's Portis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a... Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz with the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Teague, the pass to Portis. And here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Goes up with it. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Tolliver. There's the triple. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got 5.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now Howard. Outside Hill. Clock at 6. Back to Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? You got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Here's Hill. Following the basket by Giannis. Hill passes to Thibault. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's the fast break. Tolliver kicks to Hill. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. In hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Now Hill, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Tolliver kicks to Thibault. Here's Howard. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Hill. And Hill is right there. Hill's got his second basket.
George Hill using his arms there to keep that possession alive.
Here's Holiday. Middleton left side. Over Thibault. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here is Hill. Howard wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Giannis outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's the pass to Korkmaz. It's back to Hill. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Kept alive. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton right side. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The 76ers trail. Simmons with it. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Harris. From the arc. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Harris, good.
A combination of size and speed. As Tobias Harris, when he gets going, hard to stop.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Lets it go from 11, and he gets it back. And Giannis throws it down. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Simmons. Embiid with it. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. The wide open look here for Holiday. Gets a very good look and converts. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bucks with some changes. To the paint. Embiid trying to break loose. And the shot goes in.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Teague against Simmons. And Teague, here we go. Here's Tucker. Back to Teague. Goes up on the high post. Off the left rim and out. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Teague. Pass to Nora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. Nora, the pass to Connaughton, and stolen by Scott. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game play. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Connaughton, and the layup falls. Connaughton's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Hill. Now the pass to Milton. Another shot, and with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Dwight Howard. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top, up by 1. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's the 76ers with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Shot is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's George Hill. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Now T. Down low, here's Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Howard. Milton with it, working on Portis. A shot by Milton, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Connaughton, pass to Nora. Over Thibault. Puts one up from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hill inside. Scott. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Holiday with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Now, here's Maxey. Puts up a three. A putback, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 6, and so they choose to intentionally foul. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Middleton outside. Fires the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Gets the first. That brings them within 8.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's 1:45 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Simmons. 5 to shoot. Holiday with the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Curry.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge. Fast break, Milwaukee. Embiid with the steal. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Embiid with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Embiid drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. It counts!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. And in the locker room, each guy has been going. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Embiid. Back to Green. Simmons passes to Harris. Clock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Here's Embiid. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
Pass to KD. He kicks it to Harden. Shot from the low block. Green. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. Thybulle.
guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Harden outside, looking to end the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
Now, here is Harden, defended by Thibault. KD dishes to Jordan. Green kicks to Jordan. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
High post, Embiid. He's against Green. Thibault can't get it to go. Nets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And here they go. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. On defense, the Nets, a 12-point game.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Embiid, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Irving finds Harden. The kick out to Irving. That one a little long.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Connects from three-point range. Thibault's got 5 points so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
7 seconds left in the first. Outside, Simmons. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He finished it. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so...
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Scott. And it's Korkmaz at the three, the small forward. Curry passes to Milton. Howard against Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. On its way from Curry for two. The shot comes out. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. That shot by Griffin, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Milton to the left wing. Griffin against Howard. Feeds it to Scott. Makes it off the glass.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Brown, the pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. And he lays it straight in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Milton. Back to Curry. The dish to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Nets trail by 12. Left side, Brown. Here's Claxton. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Scott against Griffin. Milton on top. And Howard has it in the corner. Clock at 4. Here's Korkmaz. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brown. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 12. And there's the pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Dinwiddie covering. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Hands it from downtown. Milton's got 5 now.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry is inside. Dinwiddie covering. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie against Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Korkmaz. And the shot falls short this time. Nets trail by 15. It's Brown with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To end the cold streak, Claxton no good. The 76ers leading by 15. Milton the pass to Curry. Howard at the elbow. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Here's Claxton, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 9 points. And thanks for joining us.
I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Curry passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Pass to KD. Jordan trying to free himself up, and that one drops for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Scott. Back to Curry. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Durant kicks to Harden. Right side, Irving. That shot missing, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Milton. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 15. 13 feet away. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got his first basket.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. A shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Curry outside. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Harden.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Nets also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot 2s. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or 3s. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Irving, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Simmons against Harden. Pass to Harris. Now, here's Thibault. He has 5. Embiid, no good. Embiid with the steal. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Thibault. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. 30 seconds left in the third. Embiid is at the elbow. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. Durant dishes to Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. That 3 off the mark. And here's Harris from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Nets trail by 18. Durant finds Harden. Back to KD. And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. Passes to Thibault. Outside, Simmons. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks, because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Here's Harris. That one wide left.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Simmons passes to Green. Now Thibault. The pass to Harris. Fires from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the 76ers lead by 21. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Harris. Embiid kicks to Thibault. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. And then Brown with the dunk.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Simmons dishes to Green. Pass to Thibault. Puts up a 3. They get it again. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Claxton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Green, the pass to Embiid. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the 76ers lead by 21. Harden surveying the D. Green kicks to Harden. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Harden.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 27 seconds left in the game. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a pair of the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Green. And it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Durant, the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Harden. Durant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Outside Durant. Middleton against Harden. Here's Jordan. Irving from long range. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant attacking. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday gets the bucket.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Irving against DiVincenzo, and the shot is good.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Followed. Wow, hammering it in.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. That ties it up. Irving's got 7 points in the game. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Outside Durant, back to Irving. Inside. And finished off by KD.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here we go. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Goes up. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Harden dishes to Durant. The kick out to Irving. Back to Harden. Feeds it to Durant. Yep, that one goes in there.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trail by 6. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Lopez.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up.
It's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now, here's Brown. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton. Back to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Milwaukee with the ball. Teague up top. And count it from 19 feet away. Teague's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 9.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Teague, the pass to Portis. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Teague against Harden. Over Teague. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from James Harden.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Now here's Teague. And the pass to Tucker. Now here's Portis. Banked in off the glass. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Harden against Teague. Harden kicks to Durant. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Teague against Harden. Outside Portis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Tucker. Here's Nwora, defended by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good from Connaughton. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Teague against Harden. Green, and it's blocked. And it's the Bucks on the break. And stolen by Jordan. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Milwaukee leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Teague. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From deep 3-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 5-point lead. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. It's the Nets now, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Claxton, no good.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Outside for Griffin. To the paint, it's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The putback, it's good on the putback. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, given his height, Lopez has an ability to power through contact. Just tremendous strength from the big man.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Holiday left side. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Down low, shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets trail by 13. And Harden wide open, he shoots. A three-pointer, no good. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Brooklyn's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets ahead of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Lots of room, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The finish, and Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harris against Middleton. Outside Griffin. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. We've got Brown. Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Here's Claxton, covered by Giannis. Out to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. They get it back. There's the three. He can't hit that time. Nets trail by 17. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. The three. Offensive rebound, Bucks. From downtown. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Brown outside. Tries it from 9.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, no good. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Brown missing. Bucks leading by 15. Pass to Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Outside Holiday. The pass to Lopez. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Over Harden. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Harden's shot is off. And here's Middleton. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. 5 to shoot. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Lets it fly from 18. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Maxey. Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Holiday goes in. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Embiid. To the middle, stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Now the 76ers with it. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The pass to Embiid. Fires at the elbow. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers.
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Now here's Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Will it go? Pass to Embiid. A second chance effort. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 6.
Oh, this is the confidence the big man Embiid brings to the table. No hesitation shooting off the pass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, he's excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to this game.
Outside Holiday. Inside and stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. A miss that time would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton for 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. He nails it, and we're tied up.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton finds Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside, Simmons. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Ben Simmons. Curry is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Howard dishes to Curry. Passes it to Milton. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. He also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Teague against Curry. Teague can't hit. Here's Milton. They grab their own miss. Outside for Curry. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. 4-on-3 break. And that one's good from Connaughton. It's a tie ball game.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Now here's Curry. Harris outside. He kicks it to Howard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Curry against Teague. And Curry pulls it down. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And the pass to Connaughton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Teague against Curry. Curry with the steal. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knocks it loose. Harris passes to Korkmaz. Here's the lob for Harris. Pass break, Milwaukee. Teague with the ball. Milton grabs the board.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday against Curry. Excellent D there from Holiday. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Giannis. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from the baseline. The 76ers leading. There's the lob to the hoop. And here's Holiday. From outside the arc. And again, the Bucks miss. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Over onto Kumbo. The putback. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lopez, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Curry kicks to Milton. Releases. Curry, good. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Middleton outside. Launches a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin,
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Simmons passes to Hill. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Giannis missing. The 76ers leading by 4.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Embiid finds Hill. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 3. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Thibault. Hill inside. Guarded by Holiday. Hill, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Simmons. Nice touch on the bank shot. Simmons got 8.
Keep on running if it's working. They haven't been slowed up at all here on their fast break.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Over to the left wing. Lopez, no luck.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's Simmons over Middleton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
The 76ers leading by 7. Thibault with the ball. Beyond the arc. But they get it back. Hill passes to Simmons. Second chance shot. He dishes it to Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Holiday. Green against DiVincenzo. Middleton is doubled. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Embiid finds Curry. From deep three-point range, the 76ers with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Middleton outside. It's stolen. Fast break, here they come. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Korkmaz. Curry on the wing. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Here's Curry with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
On the wing, Harris. Elbow shot, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And bringing that effort on both ends, Jan.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Shake Milton. Korkmaz is out there with Harris, and there's Seth Curry. And it's Howard in at the center position. All going up court. Outside for Curry. Passes it to Korkmaz. Over Holiday. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Korkmaz has got his first points of the game. Outside Holiday. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Howard dishes to Harris. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Holiday for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Embiid inside. Lopez covering.
And it's great seeing Lopez make an effort on defense. I mean, showing real determination on this end.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one
before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Hill. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Simmons passes to Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Jakumbo.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Outside, Simmons. To end the run, and Simmons slams it in.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 1-point game. Middleton outside. And the 3 off target. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Hill against DiVincenzo. Hill passes to Embiid, and that one drops.
But this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments.
The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry's checked in for Hill. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Curry kicks to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Middleton lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Curry. The dish now to Embiid. The fader. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.